Good morning, you Monday lot. I've actually been quite lazy this morning. I woke up at 10 to 7 when the alarm went off, but I have been dozing. I have been watching videos and generally being quite lazy. But I can't be lazy for any longer because I have things to do. We have the ITV News coming to film us in a couple of hours. We've got a booking which is part of the filming as well because they are coming and they're being filmed. And then apparently the wind was bad in the night, not my personal wind, the wind outside. And so that has caused problems and broken one of our flags on the day we have filming, not helpful. And we need to go and deal with sheep feet because we haven't done that for a couple of weeks, and the valet's sheep feet grow faster than my hair. Yeah, so they need to be trimmed very, very quickly. Right, I'm going to put some makeup on and then I'm going to throw some clothes on. I am half dressed because I got the geese out earlier because, you know, geese mum has to go and release them into the garden. So I've got shorts on but pyjama top, and you can't really go and be filmed by the ITV News wearing Dumbo top. I mean, it's not really the look I'm going for, so I need to get changed, put some makeup on, go. Typical. Also, on a day when I've got a film crew coming, my claw clip has broken, and I started wearing the claw clip this weekend because I like it. But do you know what? I knew that if I started using it regularly, it was going to snap because it's quite old. So I have ordered more, but it's not going to get here in time. So ponytail it is. And then this poor design. The candle holder obviously got so hot. There was an almighty crack last night, and the glass has snapped in two. So you would have thought it would have been a heat resistant glass, bearing in mind it's had a candle put into it. But yeah, that was a bit of a surprise. So this is where it's broken on that flag. I've suddenly had an idea that maybe we could use a cane through the middle. Maybe. We'll see if that works. And tape those together with something. Let's go find some gaffer tape. I don't know how long this will last. Ideally, I just want it to last until the film crew have gone.
It's absolutely not.
Go on, you do it. What do they think we're doing?
It's not. It's really not. She's the pole woman. I'm not literally barebacking you. I honestly, it's not going to work. It's not even shifting. Shit.
I'm on chubber duty. Emma's going and doing the business tour over there with the film crew presentery people. It's going up tonight. She said she's got to edit it tonight. My windswept hair. And then I'm doing sheep introduction in the field. I'm going to just look completely windswept the whole time, aren't I? It's not going to look great. What do you think, Chubba? I've just found a brilliant pineapple weed patch, going on camera looking like this.
What's your favourite animal?
Oh, you like to see?
Just kidding.
What's this you've got in your hand?
Happy. I just not see.
Lovely.
Lulu, Chubba! Come on! Come! Come on! Well done! Good puppies! Oh, you're wearing it, Dorothy. Right, now I need to clear up the punami. It's 3:20 and I have realised I haven't really eaten anything other than an apple and some chocolate this morning. So I'm doing some cheesy thins And these from Lidl, which we usually get at Christmas, and then they've had them back in. It's Mediterranean Magic. Creamy cheese bites. They have things like red pepper, onion, garlic, herbs, tomato. Different selection. And they're adorable. And they're just perfect for a little snacky meal. Savoury snacky meal. I had to put those things away because I was working my way through far too many of those pieces of cheese. Oh, now the geese have heard me. I've literally just given them some food. I need to go out, clear up their grassy pooey section. Then I need to hoover. And Kenzie, bless him, has done some of the jobs that I popped on a list for him. Then I've got a list of things like paperworky bits, phone calls to make, emails to send, things I need to do. I want to also show you some gifts. I'll do that now. But I have to do some things that make it look like I haven't actually just been playing with sheep and having a lay-in today. Because that's really all I've been doing. Let me just show you this gift that I was given yesterday from my family. Da-da-da-da! This was recommended by a viewer who said it has amazing results for pain and what have you. So I am going to get in the shop. Yes, so I am going to have a little fiddle with this later on after I've had my shower and everything and give it a test. So I'm trying to remember who actually sent me the link, and I'm going to be terribly rude now and say I can't remember which one of you lovely viewers it was. But sent me the link for it, and yeah, I'm looking forward to giving it a go, and I'll let you all know how I get on with it. I will stick a link in the description, so if you wish to go and get your own one, you know, you'll know where to get it, but you might want to wait till I've reviewed it. Anyway, I'm looking forward to playing with that later. But this is not clearing up goose poo, is it? Goodness, my life is exciting. Amazon just knocked on the door, well, the delivery guy, and claw clips. It's really hard to say that, claw clips. Anyone would think that I had anticipated my claw clip breaking. Ordered these last night to arrive today. The claw clip breaks first thing this morning. Now that is good thinking. Right then, girls. Sorry, girls, you're going to have to move. Housekeeping has arrived to clear up your poonami. Poonami has been cleaned up, although they've already pooped. Again, fresh water. I've actually scooped out a load of pond water. I swept up a load of poo from here. Scooped up a load of pond water, which has gone through to here, because the pond absolutely stinks. Smells a bit better, it's still a bit disgusting. And literally, Dorothy has had her head right in the bottom there, scooping up goodies from the bottom. Yeah, just making it a little less whiffy woo. I've watered the plants, sweeping up muck, removed a whole bunch of plants that have, you know, done their thing, a bit like daffodils. They're called primula, something like that. They're purple flowers, and they end up with lots of leaves. So I've left the heads to finish doing their seeding, and I've just taken up some of the foliage, just making things a little tidier before I go back to work tomorrow. And Link is helping by finding pond sticks and chewing them up in the house. Haven't yet hoovered, so I'm going to do that next. This is quite funny. The girls don't like the fact that there's now pond mud and they've been avoiding it like the plague. There you go, see, it's not so bad. But the good thing is there's actually a whole bunch of larvae just wriggling around in there that have come out from the pond. So they could be having a real yummy feast on wriggly larvae. There's a whole bunch behind them down there. So I've put some food down to try and entice them to come back this way. And the other really cute thing was that Dorothy was on the stone over there, stood on that stone, and she had her head right in the bottom of the pond, scooping things out. She was having an amazing time after I refilled it. I mean, you wouldn't know that was fresh water, but I've scooped loads of muck out, emptied loads of water out and mud out, and then just refilled it. So it's going to take a few episodes of doing that before it's better, but it does smell better already. There we go. I've enticed them back onto that, and you never know, they might actually find some of those worms I was telling you about. Right, garden is tidy, water bowls filled, geese sorted, house has been hoovered. Recycling, to go in the recycling bin. This was wrapping paper from my birthday gathering yesterday. Link enjoys unwrapping things. Well, he likes taking the paper when you've unwrapped your gifts and running off with like envelopes and stuff. So I suspect Christmas is going to be fun with him. Let's go and get rid of this. I've brought the bins in as well. Lee will be home any moment. Okay. I absolutely stink of pond water. It's pretty disgusting. My phone is beginning to die. I'm down to 15%. So I'm going to make a cup of tea because Lee will be in any moment. I'm going to put my phone on charge, go and have a shower and freshen up a little bit. I've just spoken with the Animal Rescue Centre over in Romania, and Link's brother Timmy is en route to the meeting point for the transfer people. So they've not left Romania yet, so I don't think he's going to come tomorrow. I don't suspect he'll be with us before Wednesday. They are going to travel through the night, and then all being well, and we don't have any issues at the border, which we have had in the past, which is why Link was delayed by about a week and a half, then they should go through and be in the UK tomorrow morning. No, Wednesday morning. It's a long trip for them. You know, they've got several countries to get through, and they stop. They let them out for walks. It's quite stressful for the animals. So yeah, they do it as gently as they can, and then he should be with us on Wednesday. And before I go for my shower, I would like to show you my many cucumber flowers. So I'm thinking of actually planting these cucumbers up in maybe a pot that size. My mum has given me some pots more this size. These seem to be taking ages to grow. This one, not so much. So I think being in here actually is better for them. I think like the greenhouse effect helps. So yeah, I want to put these in some bigger pots, and then probably I will end up popping them on the floor, and they can trail around the floor a little bit around here. I need to put the cover back on this unit now it's washed, just to hide some of the storage under that bench. If anybody who's a van lifer would like a bench with seat belts, please message me, because I'm selling that, and at the moment all it's doing is being a fancy shelf. So yeah, if you'd like a bench, let me know and we'll come to an arrangement for price. I was all showered, in my PJs, ready to sit and watch some old Time Team that we found on YouTube, and suddenly remembered I'm meant to be somewhere because some people want me to look after their dog on Sunday, or their 2 dogs on Sunday, and I'm going over to meet the dogs. I was meant to do it after I left the field earlier on, but everything was so manic, and then I knew I had to come home and get some of these things done, like sorting out the goose water and what have you, and yeah, just out of my brain. And then I was like, oh, I know what I haven't done. So I've messaged to say, are you still available for me to come today? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, I'm so sorry. So I'm going to head off and do that now. And yeah, I'm going to swing by the field because I've left my shades up there in the middle of filming. My glasses were on the top of my head, and in the middle of filming a branch came and flipped them off the top of my head, so I popped them on a post, and that's where they still are, hopefully on the post. So I'm going to go and collect those at the same time. Oh, unfortunately, my friend, you cannot come. You cannot. I'm going to see some other dogs. He's going to try and get in the car. He's already tried to get in Lee's car when he got home from work. He loves a car ride. Good evening, you lovely lot. I'm just looking at my eye makeup before I was doing this, thinking I've smeared it everywhere. I need to go and take it off is what I need to do. So I'll apologise if I look like I'm a panda, but that was not intentional. Just happened to notice it the minute I picked the camera up. So I've been over to see this lovely lady and her husband and their 2 very cute dogs, and I'm going to go and dog sit. Not like babysitting, but for dogs, for 3 hours on Sunday. So that's that job off the list. I can't believe I nearly forgot to do that. I'd also like to thank all of you lovely lot who have wished me a very happy birthday and sent me birthday messages and emails and texts and all of those kinds of things, and have wished me happy birthday in the messages. I'd like to say a huge hello and thank you for subscribing to all my new subscribers. I have noticed that I have had a regular sort of 1 or 2 new subscribers each evening, so that's very encouraging. Nice continuous slow growth. I know a lot of you are quite excited about the prospect of Timmy joining us this week. I'm really hoping it's all going to go well. I'm expecting there may be teething problems, but we're just going to play it by ear, and hopefully he'll be a perfect fit for us and we will be the perfect fit for him, and that he will get on really well with his brother. I know there can be issues with siblings, but I'm thinking that the fact they've been separated for a few months now means that actually they might not even realise they're siblings. It's more that we're being a bit soppy about the whole thing. So he should be getting on transport any moment and getting ready to hit the road. They've got a really long journey ahead of them, and I think probably travelling overnight is the best thing. It means that hopefully the animals will sleep a bit, and it won't be quite so distressing for them. And I suspect he will arrive at some point on Wednesday. I really don't expect him to arrive tomorrow night now. I think that's going to be pushing it too much. So yeah, I'm going to expect him at some point on Wednesday. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I will see you lovely lot in the morning. The dog is upside down, having his brush. No, here, have that. Anyway, he's just flopped himself upside down in the bed. I found the sweet spot. While he's having his brush. Oh, you really are a pampered pooch. He seems to be going more wiry now he's older. His fur seems to be going very blonde and more wiry. It's not as sort of fluffy and soft as it was when he arrived with us. It's definitely becoming more of a teenager now, aren't you? And a bit of a groom. Oh, so nice. Where's your bone that Nanny gave you? Where's your bone? What have you done with it? You lay on your bone? Oh, here it is. Have your bone. That's from Nanny's house. Oh, he's being such a tart. Look at him. Oh, my goodness.